switch here. Now Brooks still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Clark. Pass to Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Outside Irving. Takes the three. Good. 9 points in the game so far.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
Pass to Clark. Brooks with it. Uncovered. Kayrie Irving with the rebound.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Outside Irving. And a little over 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Number 12 with the lead pass. Graham. The second chance effort. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's really the area where they'd like all of their shots to come from.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. The Nets making a switch here. Irving with the ball. He's got 11. Puts the lead pass in front of him. That's blocked. But they get it back. Dinwiddie. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open. You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Now, here is Irving. There's the pick. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. The Nets making a switch here.
And what he can do with the ball in his hands borders on miraculously ridiculous sometimes. He's broken a few ankles in his day, that's for sure.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. And Irving comes to help. Number 12. And fouled hard. The first free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. Now here's Durant. They set the pick. Outside Irving. Offensive rebound. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Number 12. Back to Iguodala. Pass to Brooks. Brooks right side. Just 5 on the clock. It's off his leg. And the official saying it was kicked. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Here's Valanciunas. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. He could go. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater. So as we conclude the first half. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You look at Kayrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere. Right side, Irving. LeVert gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 9.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Number 12. And he draws the... And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And Brooklyn has possession. Outside Irving. There's the triple. Can't get it to go. Brooks outside. Pass to Iguodala. From past the arc. And it's good.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Here's Irving. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. Both free throws good for Irving. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Durant with the steal. Here we go, 1-on-1. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Now a timeout called by Memphis. Iguodala with it. Number 12. That ball's nice speed that time from Andre Iguodala. 16 points for him. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Outside Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Memphis with the ball. Outside Jackson. Iguodala left side. Pass to Brooks. Off target from outside.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
And here's Irving. He's got 18. There's the bucket. Good. a switch here. That's tipped. It's stolen by Allen. Here we go, one-on-one. Irving with the ball. And again, Kayrie Irving.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Number 12. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Outside Jackson. And again, Memphis no good.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards. Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
Pass to Crowder. Outside for Jackson. Right side Jackson. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Outside Irving. Count that one. 24 points for him. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Drops in the tray.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Timeout called. The Nets. The Nets making a switch here. over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Jones. Rab. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Temple. Here's Temple. Dinwiddie. Off the inbound pass. And the basket good.
Clearly, a defensive breakdown there, guys. They didn't play him close enough on the inbound and then gave up the triple.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Now here's Jones. And again, Memphis no good.
Well, I tell you what, the mid-range shot is not the easiest one to make, but when you got daylight like he had there, I mean, those are shots you want to make. Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Cans the shot with nobody near him. Pass to Prince. Dinwiddie. And a miss there on the triple.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
From 13, Rab. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And that one's good. Now here's Jones. Stolen. And they're on the break. All alone. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break. And the Grizzlies with possession. Here's Clark. Kicked away. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Memphis. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Prince. A three ball. Can't get it to go. Inside. Melton. Misses the finger roll. Dinwiddie knocks down the three ball.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Here's Jones. Pass to Clark. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Brooklyn with the ball. Dinwiddie tries to save it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. The Nets making a switch here. And here's Jones. Pass to Crowder. No good. Here's Temple. Dinwiddie. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
This switch has definitely